Over to St. Paul, just releasing a new initiative aimed at curbing the number of people asking for money along roads and at intersections. So, Cece, I know that this has been a talk of a town, but what's the goal and what are they planning to target?
Yeah, actually, the new campaign is called the Be the Solution Initiative, and the city has laid out the purpose on its website here. And they say the mission is to transform individual acts of charity into collective action that supports lasting change. So instead of drivers stopping to give money, the city is asking people to donate to local organizations. The initiative also expands on the city's efforts to keep the roads safe for everyone. So when you're over in St. Paul, you'll see crews installing new signs like the one you see on your screen at some intersections. They say don't give in roadways. And then the sign has the web address I showed you where you can donate to local organizations. St. Paul's Public Works Department says it's all in the name of safety.
We see people walking out into traffic, there's trucks and there's cars. And so our approach in this is to try and be proactive and say, we want to encourage solutions, like I said, and we want to make sure that people know that we don't want to wait for something awful to happen to do what we know we need to do.
This initiative has been in the works for years after city leaders say they noticed a rise in homelessness during the pandemic. The donations will be distributed to various local service providers through Ramsey County's Heading Home Ramsey Continuum of Care and will be used to fund critical services and support.
Cece, thank you. Today, students at Park Center High School in Brooklyn Park are back in class after a student was found with a gun yesterday. Police say the student was arrested after school staff found the weapon in the backpack. A school resource officer was at the school and started an investigation. Police say there's no known threat to the school. Today, President Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris are expected to make a rare joint appearance at the White House. They're unveiling a new executive order to address gun technology and improving active shooter drills in schools. One item in the order calls for government organizations to publish guidance for those drills. We have new details about the state's measles outbreak. Sammy Salina is breaking down everything you need to know, including where the latest case was found.
59 cases of measles are in Minnesota this year, with 51 of those coming since May. That's how large the current outbreak is, according to the Minnesota Department of Health. They say most of the cases are in the metro, and they have confirmed at least one case at a Minneapolis elementary. They are currently doing contact tracing there. Public health officials want to remind the public that this is highly contagious. It's an infection that can result in serious illness, even death, when kids aren't vaccinated.
The government is once again offering free at-home COVID tests. You can now go to covidtests.gov to order up to 4 tests per house. And they are also expected to start shipping out next Monday. Taking a live look at the national capital, where the government will stay up and running thanks to a vote passed yesterday. The bill continues a resolution to fund the government through December 20th. President Joe Biden applauded Congress for, quote, avoiding a costly government shutdown.